Is sitting in the secret square, and the contestant who picks it first could win a prize package worth $2,390. Which star is it? Tony Randall, Sandy Duncan, Buddy Hackett, Karen Valentine, Charlie Weaver, Artie Johnson, Wally Cox, Gene Stapleton, or Paul Lynde, all in the Hollywood Squares. And here is the master of the Hollywood Squares, Peter Marshall.
Thank you very much. Kenny Williams, and a very good evening. Welcome to the Hollywood Squares. Hello, stars.
Hello, Peter Marshall.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's nice to see you up there. No comments about the jacket. Okay, that's very nice.
Is that a smoking jacket?
Yes, it is a smoking jacket.
Why don't you put it out?
14 points, Charlie. I love it. Yes. Anyway, we are doing our nighttime version of the Hollywood Squares. That means we welcome two new players. First of all, our Miss Circle is Hazel. It's Deshawn?
Deshawn.
Deshawn, like in Dick. Deshawn.
Merci.
Welcome to our show, dear.
Thank you.
Hazel is from Hutchinson, Kansas. Now a teacher married to an airlines pilot. They have 3 children, and Hazel loves golf, and it states here she shoots in the low 80s.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm
I
wicked.
wish I did, yeah. Anyway, good luck this evening, dear.
Thank you.
Our Mr. X is Ray Fuchs. Hiya, Ray. Welcome to the Hollywood Squares. Nice meeting you. Ray is from Westbury, New York, and electronics technician for the federal government. Ray is married, father of 2, and I wish you luck, sir. We'll have a commercial, then we'll begin the first round of the Hollywood Squares. Nighttime version, that is.
Yeah.
To get 3 stars in a row, either across but not diagonally. It is up to them to figure out if a star is giving a correct answer or making one up. That's how they get the squares. The game is worth $250, and the person who wins the most cash tonight will win a brand new car. In addition, in our first 2 games, they will play for a secret square. And if one of the contestants happens to pick that secret square and is correct, what will they win, Kenneth?
Well, first of all, Circle starts the secret square for, from Gibson, one of the White Consolidated Industries, a Foodmaster refrigerator freezer featuring picture frame doors, cantilever shelves, rollers, and Gibson's frost clear system in both refrigerator and freezer. And new frozen Piccadilly Circles, hot hearty meal and an English muffin, 5 delicious toppings, popping in the oven, and Piccadilly Circles are ready in just 8 minutes. And year-round cooking on a Charm Glow gas grill. Real outdoor flavor, no lighter fluids, ashes or mess, no waiting either. Plus a Charm Glow gaslight, Charm Glow products, Antioch, Illinois. Then a week's stay for 2 at the Union Plaza Hotel, Newitz in Las Vegas. One of the world's largest casinos, showroom, lounges, gourmet rooms, pool. It's your play at the Union Plaza. Plus a $1,000 gift certificate from the famous Spiegel Catalog Company. Over 50,000 quality items providing value, selection, economy. Spiegel, Chicago, 60609.
Going to show the home audience the secret square. As you know, the stars are briefed before the show to help them with their bluffs. I understand, Hazel, you won the toss backstage. Good luck, dear. To whom are you going?
With Wally Cox.
Mr. Cox, true or false? According to the state of Kansas, turtles are hazardous to your health.
Good morning, Peter.
No. This is the nighttime version of the Hollywood Squares.
Oh, yes. Well, that's the fault of not having windows in this
Yes.
place.
But is
What did he say?
are
she was
turtles hazardous to your health according to the state of Kansas?
Are they hazardous to your health?
According to the state of Kansas, turtles are hazardous to your health. Is that true or false?
True. Turtles are hazardous to your health. Well, I suppose according to the state of Kansas, that's a possibility.
Then your
You have
answer
to
is...
consider the source, you know.
But how do you feel, true or false, on that particular question, Wallace?
True.
True.
I disagree.
It is true, and the Kansas Board of Health has prohibited the sale of turtles. If you are incorrect, your opponent gets the square. Ray, a break for you.
Paul Lynde, please.
According to UPI, America's young couples are moving toward the decision to quit after 2. To what?
2 times. Now, if I were...
Could you explain that a little more?
Oh, I guess it is nighttime.
But according to UPI,
yes,
America's young couples
yes.
are moving toward the decision to quit after
Yeah,
2.
if there's any movement that I would be for, which I think is causing all our miseries today, is over too many people. And 2 children is...
I agree.
More and more young couples are restricting the size of their families. With another X and Hazel, your turn.
To block Buddy Hackett.
That's the secret square. The $2,300
What's all that
are
noise?
from Buddy Hackett.
What's
Remember,
that
only
noise?
you can win. If you're wrong, the prize will go over to our next Secret Square game. Okay, buddy, listen carefully.
What?
Santiago is the capital of one of the following South American countries. Is it Peru, Chile, or
Chile.
Brazil?
I agree.
That's right, yes. And circle gets the square.
That's what I teach.
Hazel said, that's what I teach. Social studies.
Yeah, and I could teach you golf, too. I understand. You play in the 80s. I hope you win all these prizes. I'll beat you for them tomorrow.
All righty. Well, anyway, Hazel, you have won the following: the refrigerator freezer, the barbecue, and the Las Vegas vacation, the $1,000 gift certificate from Spiegel. And we'll play another Secret Square game in the next game. But, Ray, back to the matter of money.
Gene Stapleton, please.
Oh, I love Jean Stapleton. She is so talented. Yeah. Say, in mythology, Paris stole something very important to the king of Sparta. So important, in fact, that it eventually caused the Trojan War. What was it that Paris stole from the king of Sparta?
Helen.
Helen.
I disagree.
His wife, Helen. Circle gets the square. Hazel?
Charlie Weaver.
Yes.
Mr. Weaver, according to the World Book, what was the earliest use man made of fire?
Well, you must realize, Peter, that he didn't know what it was. It was nice and warm, so he made love to it.
Oh, Mr. Weaver. But what was the earliest use man made of fire?
Man made of fire. I think he used it for heat.
Heat.
I agree.
That is it, to keep warm. Cooking came much later, like barbecue in the backyard. Yes. Ray?
Karen Valentine to block, please.
Karen, dear, in the story of Peter Pan, Captain Hook always could tell when the crocodile was coming after him. How could he tell?
Haven't you ever smelled a crocodile?
Not really, no.
Well, that wasn't the reason.
Oh, what was
I like the smell. The crocodile swallowed a clock, and whenever he came near, he heard tick-tock, tick-tock, tick.
I agree.
Yes, that is it. And the stomach that ticked. But the next,
was
and
a
it is your
crocodile.
turn, Hazel.
Sandy Duncan.
When you see a crocus, Sandy, when you see a crocus,
When you see it.
it's a sure sign of something. What?
Well, spring.
Spring.
I disagree.
Spring is here.
Oh, crocus.
And can Katharine Hepburn be far
It's
behind?
like I haven't seen it.
What's the next? Ray, a break for you.
Springbok.
Artie Johnson to win.
Artie Johnson for $250. True or false? Poland. Poland has not won a war in over 200 years.
Poland has not won a war in over 200 years.
Is that true or false?
Oh, that's the question? Let's see now. We have to look back on those days of yesteryear. Poland fought a war against Russia and didn't do too good.
Artie.
No, that's a long time ago. That's before the other time. Poland fought, let me see, Poland has lost consistent. Poland has...
He said it's true.
I agree.
It's true. X gets the square. Like it, two winners. Hazel has won our Secret Square. Ray has won $250, and we'll begin round two and find out what we have in our Secret Square. Kenneth Williams.
Yes, and Nick starts this Secret Square game worth over $2,500. First of all, this modern, beautiful bedroom set for your home.
Oh, yes.
And then from Kirsch, manufacturer of
Kirsch?
drapery hardware, a custom spread with a completely new collection of quilted bedspreads available
Beautiful.
for matching draperies for outstanding value and style from Kirsch.
course.
And Maslin's inner circle carpeting in a subtle swirling pattern made of Cumulov nylon from Monsanto. Good looks that will last for years. Maslin makes all carpets that way. And Kimball's La Petite Grand Piano. Represents the classic and traditional design and fine tonal quality. Slimline styling is scaled for today's home from Kimball Piano and Organ
Let
Company.
us show the home audience the Secret Square. I know that this round will be started by Ray Fuchs.
Paul Lynn, please.
The 16th Amendment has always been fairly unpopular from the time it was ratified in 1913. Until this very day, in fact. What does it do, the 16th Amendment?
Free the slaves.
I disagree.
You disagree? I don't blame you. No, it provides for the income tax, Paul. That the income tax. For the next there, Hazel, your turn.
Charlie Weaver.
Charles, Charles, Hell's Canyon is the deepest canyon in the world, separating Idaho from something else. What?
Yugoslavia.
Yugoslavia. Now cut that out. Hell's Canyon is the deepest canyon in the world, separating Idaho from something else. What?
Wait a minute. I got to make a map in my mind. That's Montana. Montana! What's Montana doing? I'll say Montana.
Montana.
I agree.
No, Oregon. With another
I
X
was wrong.
and a commercial here. We shall return. Let me explain something to you. It's the Secret Square game. It could be Tony Randall. We do not know. How are you going to play this?
Tony Randall.
Hey, and that is it. For all the marbles, Ray, not only $500 in another game, but 8 $2,500 Secret Square. Tony, listen carefully, please. Special envelope here. In what Shakespearean play is there a very famous courtroom scene? Hamlet, The Merchant of Venice, or King Lear?
All three.
But the famous courtroom scene.
Do you mean a court of law or a royal court?
No, a court of law.
Well, then it's The Merchant of Venice.
I'll agree.
That's it. You got it. Mr. Randall, you have won for Ray Fuchs not only $500 and going for that car, but you have won, Ray, the bedroom set, the bedspreads, the carpeting, and that beautiful Kimball baby grand piano. Congratulations to you, Ray. Incidentally, Ray, you have $500. Hazel, you have no cash, just the Secret Square. But the player who wins the most cash during the show gets a special bonus prize. Is that true, Mr. Williams?
It is true. It's a brand new Vega sedan, the little car by Chevrolet that does everything well. A success last year, now with improvement. Chevy's Vega.
And if the show should end, incidentally, in the middle of a game, we will award our players $50 for each square they have on the board, which is very important because it will count toward their cash total and the big bonus prize. Now, you understand we'll play the game until time is up, and if one contestant has selected a star when the buzzer rings, then he or she will complete their turn and determine the winner of the brand new car. Okay, the board is cleared. We'll start this round with Hazel.
With Paul in.
Tarzan was one of our earliest swingers. Hey, that's cute. I like the way that was written. Yes. Mm-hmm. Tarzan was one of our earliest swingers. Did he ever actually marry Jane?
Well, if he didn't, you know what that makes boy.
A free soul.
Yes, that's right, free soul.
But did
we
did
called
Tarzan
it something
ever marry
else
Jane?
when I was a kid. Yes. Did Boy crash too on a plane? I don't know. I think they actually did get married.
Yes, they got married. Hazel?
I agree.
It was in the book The Return of Tarzan in 1915. Yes, they'll be celebrating their anniversary soon. Hey, happy anniversary, Tarzan, Jane. Ray?
Charlie Weaver, please.
Oh. Illinois is called the land of Lincoln. Yes. Was Lincoln actually born in Illinois?
I can see it now as I walk along his little place back there where he used to study with a shovel. Mm-hmm. They worried about Lincoln a lot.
He studied with a shovel?
Yes.
What was he studying?
Oh, no. Then he got to be president anyway. I was thinking of his cabin where he was born in Kentucky.
Kentucky.
I agree.
It was Kentucky, yes. And with the next. Hazel?
Betty Hackett.
According to the Los Angeles Times, Italy may repeal a law that was enacted in 1970. The law gave people the right to do something. What?
To dance naked in a fountain and make love to squirrels while they were hiding their nuts. That's not the answer. They gave them the right to have divorce.
Divorce.
I agree.
Yes, many Italians are still opposed to it, and we have a circle there, eh?
Wally Cox, please.
According to research at the University of Pennsylvania, one of the reasons women have fewer problems with their hearts is that something of theirs is more flexible than men's. What?
Their hearts.
Their hearts.
I agree.
I'll have to get a ruling on that. No, the arteries, not the heart. It's the arteries. The women's hearts, or their arteries are more flexible. Okay. We cannot put a circle there. Hazel, you'll have to earn that yourself.
Wally Cox to win.
For $250, we all know that ordinary house mice are known to sing when the spirit moves them. Can they also whistle? House mice.
they have a problem with their teeth
Can they whistle?
when they try to whistle. No, they can't. They can't whistle.
He said they can't whistle.
I agree with him.
No, they can, yes. In fact, some can even warble like canaries and do Rudy Valley impressions and things like that. We put an X there, Ray.
Artie Johnson to win.
For $750. One of today's popular sports originated with shepherds in Persia, playing with their staffs almost 4,000 years ago. What game is it?
Whip it.
Oh, good, buddy. I needed it. Would you repeat that
Yes,
question?
I knew you were going to give me that
No,
one.
I knew there was something about the Persians.
Certainly. But one of today's popular sports originated with shepherds in Persia playing with their staffs almost 4,000 years ago. What game is it?
Playing with their staffs. I wonder how many were in that staff.
Yeah.
A group staff effort, we could call it. I believe that was one of the things that led to baseball. Actually, they would use the staff to strike a small object.
I disagree.
Hockey.
That's
X
right.
gets the square. $750. Thank you. We will pause for this commercial. We'll return and back to the matter of money. Turn to start this round, Ray.
Paul Lynn, please.
Paul, a nationwide survey of personnel directors was recently taken. And they were asked if they would hire a girl who showed up for an interview in a see-through blouse. What did most of them say?
Bring her in.
No, I'm looking for yes or no is what I'm looking for.
Well, if they wanted a lot of work done and he's a good businessman, I'm sure he said no.
I'll agree.
97% said no. Wonder who those 3% were. I don't know. What's the next? Hazel, your turn.
Charlie Weaver.
Charles, is there a limit to how cold something can get?
Well, take my first wife. Please.
Is there a limit to how cold something can get?
Yes. Yes, there is a limit.
Hazel?
I agree.
It's called absolute zero with a circle. Yes. Ray, your turn. Go right ahead.
Gene Stapleton, please.
According to the nursery rhyme, what was Fuzzy Wuzzy? I heard yes, we all heard the answer. Let me caution my studio audience, please.
I didn't hear it. What was it?
It was bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. My contestants are told if they hear an answer to tell me, and I heard that one. So please, audience, I know that we get kind of excited. We'll go back to Gene Stapleton's questions. According to Elizabeth Taylor, who is the screen's greatest beauty? Ava Gardner, Grace Kelly, or Rita Hayworth?
Ava Gardner.
I'll agree.
That's it. Very good, Gene. Hazel?
Karen DeBlock.
Paul Lind recently stated, if there is anything helpful for other actors to be drawn from my experience, I think it is this. Don't try to fake what?
Anything.
But according to Paul, what is it? Anything?
Don't try. I think Paul would say, don't try to fake. I want to go for honesty because he's, you know, he's very honest in a lot of the things he says. So
Honesty.
Honesty.
I disagree.
That's just about it, Karen. We really can't accept that. But
Humility.
Paul said, don't try to fake youth. After reaching the after 30 group, you know, relax and live with it. Is that right, Paul?
Yeah.
That's why I'm dressed like a kid. Buddy the Block here. Buddy, when Champ Lee Trevino plays golf, he always wears a Band-Aid on a certain part of his body. What part?
On his right forearm.
Arm.
I agree.
Yes, it covers a tattoo, and we have the X there. Hazel, go right ahead.
Wally Cox to block.
According to the National Geographic Society, there are giant men eating clams. Now, do they eat men?
Not without sauce.
You mean, do you want me to call the National Geographic Society liars?
Well, do the giant man-eating clams eat men?
That is my answer.
No, Wallace, that signals the end of the game, and we need an answer from you, sir.
Oh, I see, yes.
Uh-huh.
Do
they eat men?
Do they eat men? No, they do not eat men.
I agree.
No, they are vegetarians, and Circle gets the square. And I'm going to add up the scores right now. First of all, Hazel, we look there, and we know the time is up, and you have 3 circles. That gives you a total of $150. But more than that, you won our secret square worth $2,320. And we thank you for playing the Hollywood Square.
Thank you very much.
Right, thank you, too. Coming here. We're glad you came here.
Ray, $900 won in cash. You won a secret square worth over $2,500. But the cash total is what we're talking about right now. That means you are the big winner. And we have here your Chevrolet Vega sedan. So, Ray, congratulations. I would like to thank our panel, amongst them Mr. Tony Randall, star of The Odd Couple, along with Mr. Klugman.
Right.
Yes. Sandy Duncan, so lovely to have you with us this evening. Buddy Hackett, our buddy, at the Sahara Hotel. You can find him there about 3 times a year. Karen Valentine, room 222. Charlie Weaver's heading for the home.
Home?
Yes. Artie Johnson, he has a new series coming up. It's called Call Home. Yes. Wally Cox, Gene Stapleton, All in the Family, Paul in the Dean Martin Show, and Peter Marshall. I do the nighttime and daytime version of the Hollywood Squares. I hope you'll be with us next week. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Waterfalls, thunderous power, blinding mists, awe-inspiring. Victoria Falls, Niagara Falls, Contestant Falls? Bummer. You don't get as wet, but either way, it hurts going down.
Right there.
Watch as contestants try to keep from taking a plunge down a deep, dark hole.
My answer is April.
Russian Roulette, every night at 11 p.m. only on Game Show Network.